Before I dive into this week's review, I just want to get sentimental for a second. I want to sincerely thank anybody that watches these videos, whether there's 10 of you, 1,000 of you, 10,000 of you. Every week, it doesn't matter to me how many views I'm getting. A lot of you know that I've struggled with anxiety for pretty much my entire adult life, and doing these videos has been really therapeutic for me. I've always been very uncomfortable in front of people, on a camera especially. So doing this has really been helpful. So to all the people out there that have supported me, thank you so much. I cannot express how much it means to me. I'm not going to do these videos forever, but for now it's been very therapeutic for me. Still uncomfortable, but getting easier, and I know it's a good thing for me to be doing, so thank you very much. And now, cue the squirrel. Alright, we have another protein cereal. This one is HighKey. Many of you probably know I absolutely love Magic Spoon. I have one of the boxes right here. I'm a big fan of Magic Spoon. I like cereal just flat out in general. It's my one food. If you threw me onto an island and could leave me with one food, cereal would be it, as long as I can have a variety. Magic Spoon and HighKey here are keto high protein cereals. So they're both whey-based. They're not plant-based at all, but they're focused on the keto diet. I am not keto, but when it comes to Magic Spoon, this one's fruity. This one's my favorite of all of them. It is a spot-on Fruit Loops flavor. The mouthfeel of Magic Spoon's a little bit different from regular cereal, so when you're eating it, it's a little bit kind of lighter than if you were eating Fruit Loops, and it's a little bit filmy, but flavor-wise, it's spot-on. Healthy or not, I love it. I signed up for a referral code. I'll put it down here so you can get free shipping because I love it so much. But so now I want to try HighKey. There's one other one, there's Cereal School out there that I haven't tried yet, but those are the big players that I've heard of in the protein cereal department. So I only have the one flavor. I have frosted of HighKey here. We've got 0 grams of net carbs on these, so about as keto can be. 90 calories for a half cup serving, 5 grams of fat. It's 11 carbs, but 3 fiber, and then the rest of it sugar substitutes, and then 10 grams of protein. Let's dive in. By the way, 2 things actually. 1, this spoon and bowl. Ridiculous in the best way. Magic Spoon sells it. I am obsessed. It's smushy. Phenomenal. Anyway. Oh, and also, this milk, nothing better. Doesn't matter if you're dairy-free or you love regular cow's milk. This is the best. It's got protein in it. It's higher in calories than if you did like an unsweetened almond milk, but the best. I use it for everything. Just throwing that out there. All right. Oh, this is just a big Rice Krispie treat, actually. They're kind of stuck together here. Ah, it smells like a Rice Krispie treat. It tastes like Rice Krispies. The only thing I will say is the sugar substitute is very obvious. I'm so used to those, so eating something like this does not bother me at all. And if you're keto, you're probably very used to sugar substitutes, so it's not bad necessarily, but if you're only used to eating regular sugar or regular cereals, the difference in sugar versus the sugar substitutes, which by the way, they use erythritol and allulose, but you can taste it. The sweetness is a little bit different, but that being said, that's delicious. Brought my food scale down here so I can actually see how big a serving is. So I think it's 28 grams. I'm not going to check. I'm pretty confident in that. The serving here is kind of small. So if I were eating a bowl of cereal, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pour a regular bowl, and then we'll see. So this is what I would eat if I was having a bowl of cereal. This would be pretty full. Not to the brim, but pretty full. So let's see. That's 86. So, oh my God. School was so long ago. 28 plus 28. I know that's 56. And you had another 28, 70. So this is about 3 servings then. So you're looking at just under 300 calories, which, frankly, you're not going to get from regular cereal. So that's pretty impressive. And then 30 grams. So you're getting under 300 calories and 30 grams of protein for this bowl. Remember, best milk you'll ever have. Just trust me. On a scale from white bread to rocks, that's such a stupid scale. I'm trying to explain how crispy this is. I can't explain it. It's crunchier than Rice Krispies. Flavor-wise, not a whole lot changes when adding it to milk. Sometimes you'll have a cereal, it'll taste a certain way dry, and then once you add it to milk, it kind of transforms a little bit. Same flavor here. Insanely crunchy. Very crunchy. If the other flavors are like this, as a whole, I would give this an 8 out of 10, and I would recommend trying it for sure. Now, I don't know if the other flavors are like this, so take it with a grain of salt. And having a bowl with 30 grams of protein, I mean, you can't ask for much more. Keto or not, I'm going to recommend it at an 8 out of 10 because I really like that. And very crunchy. If you don't want soggy cereal, that one's your friend. And we have a little bonus. They also have these mini cookies that I'm going to try. I'm not going to qualify these as protein cookies because they're really not. They're just keto cookies. The whole bag's 300 calories, 30 grams of fat, woof, and 7 grams of protein. So it's got some protein in it, but I would not qualify these as protein cookies. So if you've watched my reviews before, you know that I'm on the hunt for good protein cookies. I'm not going to count these towards that. The softest little cookies. They're crunchy cookies, but they just like disappear. It's like a magic trick. It's gone. Yeah, these actually taste really good. These taste like mini Chips Ahoy. An almond flour base, but that tastes like a cookie. Texturally, you would know that this is not a regular cookie, but if you tried these, they taste like Chips Ahoy. I'd give these a 7 out of 10. Again, they're not a protein cookie, but pretty solid. If you are low carb or keto, those are good. I would definitely eat those. I mean, I don't have to eat them, so I'm not going to because I love carbs. But if I couldn't have carbs, those would be great. All right, I'm back. Next up for me is going to be trying Cereal School. That's the other high-protein cereal that I've yet to try, so we'll see how it stacks up. But for me, Magic Spoon's between an 8 and a 9 out of 10, depending on the flavor, so it's still at the top of my list. HighKey's close. I need to try the other flavors to give a consensus ranking, but it's up there. This frosted one, anyway, is very good. And if there are other protein cereals out there that I didn't mention, I am on the hunt. I would love to be able to compare more, so let me know in the comments if there are other protein cereals you would want me to try, and we'll make it happen.